Are you guys able to hear it? Can someone confirm quickly? Okay, fine. So I hope every one of you have enjoyed this long holidays. Hmm? Fine. So let's start with the next part. Okay. Um, just let me know once you start seeing the screen. Screen is visible to everyone? The screen is visible. Please be unmute and then speak, not an issue. Okay, so I think the last day we discussed about the VPC implementation, correct? The last one which we have discussed into the last week, what we discussed about how VPC workflow looks and how, yeah, this thing we discussed about on this place. So today, what exactly we are going to do it? We will be setting up one VPC and we will be seeing it that okay how this implementation is working on it, okay, and how the implementation looks like when we do a real-time scenario, okay, and then we will be using a custom VPC to set up a EC2 instances. Okay, so let's see over here what exactly it is going to be done. So for example, let me log in over there, sign in for now. So let's say as of now currently where we are into the Mumbai region, and after reaching to the Mumbai region, what exactly services we are looking for it? The service we are looking for VPC. That is the VPC deployment. Okay, because this is the component what we are going to deploy it. By default, always remember whenever we are doing a VPC deployment, VPC as of now on that day I also told it. So VPC is a network which is we are setting it over the base where everything is configured, where everything looks fine. And on that basis, we will be deploy these configurations. Okay. So let's say as of now by default, there is a default VPC is coming. There are some subnets, default subnets are there, and there are some default route tables are there. Okay. Whenever there is one internet gateway is also available over there, and rest of the things will be not there. Everything will not be there. Some parts will be there, but as of now, these are the default things. When the first time you are getting an account getting created, at that time only you will be having this default part. Okay, so that is the reason only from the beginning when you are trying to deploy an EC2 instance, you are actually using this default VPC only. Okay, this default internet connectivity. But now when the trends go change, right? When the formulation go change, we don't want to do it as a default VPC. Seeing over here, this is right now for an example a default VPC. Let's say, and yeah, let's say this is a default VPC. So what exactly you are using it? This default VPC till now you were using it for creating the EC2 instance, and that is your EC2 instance. So by default, what was happening? You are actually using this network to configure it, and this network is getting used VPC. Then you are using subnet, you are using routable, which is already available. Clear, which is already available at this level, but rest of the things are not available. So companies never want to go with the default one because there are many security risks as there are many kind of you cannot manage it very well efficient way. Okay, to manage it in a very efficient way, we have to set up this VPC. So let's say create first VPC, and I'll just say create a VPC, and I'll just give it as a name, Ranjit hyphen, let's say Mumbai region, Ranjit hyphen Mumbai hyphen region. And then what exactly I want? I want a CIDR range. So CIDR range, what exactly it is? It is also one of the important thing which you need to understand it. A range under which the network falls, a particular range where the network falls. It means under this network only you have to put the things. Okay, you have to place the complete components, either your EC2 instances, either your server part, everything you should be placing under this CIDR range only. Okay, this range can be done by using the concept of IP subnetting. Okay, even though we can use one more tool called it as online CIDR calculator. Okay, this also can give us the IP address calculator. Like for example, if I can give any IP, okay, let's say I just want to define any range. So I'll just specify 24.35.67. If something is there, so it will give me the input range that okay, this is the range you have to start. Okay, and this range you can use. As of now, in this one, IP range is only one because I have just picked up some random IP. Okay, so we can define it any kind of a CIDR range IP which can give us the complete set of list that where till where it can be going and how we are going to use it. Okay, this is a concept of IP subnetting where we will be calculate on the basis of octant. Generally, these IPs will be in organization level. These IPs will be available with you. They will be providing you the set range of IPs, and highly chances are there the IP will be into the documentation itself available. If it is not available, so they will ask you to define a custom range IP, so that we can create it from the online range of IP. So let's say in this one I'm using an IP range called 10.0.0.0/24. This is the range I'm using it for the not 24. Let's take it at 16 as of now. 0.0, that's 16. Okay, so this is the range of IP I have defined, which is VPC is going to be created. After that, what exactly happened? From the CIDR block, we don't want to mention any of the things. Let's keep it as default only. Okay. Then tags, what it is showing a name, which is there, and then one more tag you have to add it, email. Email. Let's say email, and then you should be adding it DevOps with Anshik. So this is what will happen. You will add one default tag over there. After adding these all parameter, if every component is done, you will just click on create VPC. So what you did following this architecture, you created first part. You created the VPC as of now. Okay. Go over here, and if you see now into your UVPC, go to VPC. You can see Ranjit VPC is got created. Fine. So means my first layer is have been created at this level. Now what exactly I have to do it? I have to go to subnets because that is the next task which I have to create it. Subnets, I will be creating two type of subnet. One subnet which can talk to internet, okay, which can talk to internet, which I have mentioned over here also, which can talk to internet, and another subnet which cannot talk to the internet. Okay. So let's say create a subnet, and I'll just say VPC ID. It is asking for VPC ID. So what exactly it is showing? That okay, you can having two VPC. One is the default one is the Mumbai region. Where it is located? It is located into the Mumbai region. Okay, so once I did see, if I would have not given the naming convention, I have to like remember this VPC ID. So, but naming convention helped me to get the text. So I'll just select it the VPC ID, and then it is showing that okay, the CIDR range is 10.002.2.16. Then what exactly I have to give? I have to give the subnet name. So what I will do, I'll say Ranjit hyphen public hyphen subnet because I am telling that this is the public subnet I am creating. So this is the default one which I am going to create it. Okay. Once I say Ranjit hyphen public hyphen subnet, after that it will ask for an availability zone. When I say availability zone, what exactly it means? It means the labs which is located into the Mumbai region. For example, This is AP South 1 means maybe here one lab is located. This is AP South 1B where the second lab is located, and this is AP South 1C where the third lab is located. Okay, three different labs is placed where means hardware is present in these locations. So I will take one A because I want to put it this one, right? So on top of it, we have chosen the range of 10.0.0.0.16. Now I have to place a range of the same CIDR under this one. So let's say I'll use 10.0.0.0/24. Let's say this is the range I have selected, and it is showing that 256 IP is available over there. Fine. Then what exactly I'll do? I'll create one more tag and I'll say email, and in the email section I should be entering the tag value, that is DevOps with the Ranjit. Okay, so now what happened? I have Ranjit public subnet with this specific reason. The CIDR range block is this one because it is a VPC, and now subnet. So what I'll do, I'll just click on create subnet as of now. So what happened now? One subnet is got created, that is a public subnet with this range. But after that, what exactly I want to do it in following this thing? I have one subnet public, another one is private. So let's go again over here and create one more subnet. So what I will do, I'll select a VPC again, select a region, and then what after I will do, I'll just pass a parameter. Subnet name is Ranjit hyphen private hyphen subnet. This is the another parameter I will be passing. Again, it is asking, okay, which availability zone you want to do it. So availability zone plays very important when you are going to do a concept called volume. At that time, it is very important. But this you should be remember from the beginning only that okay, what exactly this availability zone is doing. So after that, what I will do, I'll just select Asia Pacific South 1A only, same range only, and I will be seeing that range is there, and then I will see. I will try to pass the IP. So last time I have used 10.0.0.0, and let's try to use the same IP if it is taking or not, or it is giving us any error. Name, and then what happened? Okay, select a VPC and then just passing Ranjit hyphen private hyphen subnet. Okay, availability zone is 1A, and then let's pass it as 10.0.0.0/24. Let's try to pass the same IP which we have given. If we're getting any error or not, or we will see over there. Email, and then this will be DevOps with Ranjit. It should throw an error, but let's see. So what exactly it is showing that CIDR address overlaps with the existing subnet, which is already defined. It means you cannot use the same IP which you already allocated. So will be an error you are going to get it. Fine, no, it's an issue. We will be not seeing it. So we'll do it 10.0 dot. What I'll do, I'll take one, or I'll do one thing. Let's say 10.0.0/24. Let's say this is the IP, and try to change from here. Okay. For example, earlier it was this one. I just try to use this cursor. Okay. So what happened over here? It's try to see for the IPs which is available over there. Okay. And this can also give the range where exactly you want to do it. So as of now, I want to go in 24 only, and this I should be using 10.0.1.0.0/24. Just an IP mapping. I did it, and then after that I just click on create subnet. So now what happened? I should be seeing two different subnets getting created. One is Ranjit private subnet, one is Ranjit public subnet. Okay, and if I go private subnet, what is it showing? It is associated with my VPC Ranjit Mumbai region, and then available range of IPs, and then availability zones. It is showing network border group and the network ACL, which is going to be created. So this is the thing it has not created, right? Following this architecture, what we created VPC, we created public subnet and private subnet. After that, what we'll be needing we will be needing the first part, we will be needing internet gateway. Then we will go and create the route table. So what exactly it will do, or let's create a route table first. No, first create the internet gateway because that you have to need it. So let's over here, what exactly it is showing? Create an internet gateway. Okay, and just do it over here and just say Ranjit. What exactly you have to do it? You have to just pass Ranjit hyphen, let's say Ranjit hyphen internet hyphen gateway. This is what you have to pass it. Okay, this is what exactly you have to pass it. Then name, and then you have to pass email. Any chance if you are not able to hear it properly, please let me know. Don't just watch the recording and follow it, right? Because it's raining, right? So definitely some glitch will be there. So what exactly we did? We created a name, we just pass it, and then we pass name and email. After that, what we'll do? Just create an internet gateway. Once you create an internet gateway, on top of itself, it is asking the following internet gateway was created, and you can now attach to enable the VPC to communicate with the internet. Means actually what happening at the VPC level, you are attaching an internet. Okay. After attaching over there, you will be moving this internet on the different screen. So let's say click on attach to VPC. And when you say select a VPC, so it will drop down like, okay, which VPC you want to use it. Let's say Ranjit Mumbai region VPC, I want to use it. And just click on attach internet gateway. So what happened now? This VPC, what we are using it, this particular Ranjit internet gateway is now associated with one VPC, right? At the VPC level. Now it's our responsibility how we want to proceed it. So now what we did it, we created VPC, we created one public subnet, private subnet, and one internet gateway we created. Now what we needed, now we need to see how we need to designate these all things to perform. Okay, so for that, what exactly I will be needing it? I will be needing it the route tables. That okay, how route tables is going to be created. So let's say click on create route table. Once I go over create route table, I will be just giving a parameter that Ranjit hyphen public hyphen route hyphen table. So this is the naming convention I have given. If you have noticed over here, I have designated or dividing into two different naming convention. One is public, one is private. Okay. So once I have created public route table, I will be choosing a VPC that is called it as Ranjit Mumbai region VPC. Fine. And then what exactly it is doing it? Add a tag, and then what formula we have to pass? We have to pass email. And then what exactly it is showing? Take a tag. Let's say DevOps with Ranjit at the rate gmail.com and just pass create route table. Okay, so now what happened? You have created one route table. But now from here, the main part is going to be done and you have to associate it. So when I say it is a public route table, so you can see in the down, after selecting this one, it will be pop up. Select it. Details, route, subnet association, edge association, route propagation, tag it is showing. So I have to first associate my public subnet to the public route table. So what I will do, I'll just click on subnet association. Okay, and after that, what I'll do, I'll just click on edit subnet association. Once I click on Added Subnet Association, it will give me two options, Ranjit Public Subnet, Ranjit Private Subnet. As of now, this is the public route table. So I will be associating my public subnet with the public route table. So what I will do, I'll just click on Save Association. Okay, Save Association. Once I will done, it means now this route table is associated with the subnet. If you see over here, Ranjit Public Route Table is associated with the layer. It is showing over here. Ranjit subnet association is associated with this one. After that, what happened? I have to define a route to internet for this particular model. So what to this particular subnet. So what I will do, I will just click on route and then I just click on edit routes. Okay. Over here, if you see by default the destination it is taking an IP of VPC 10.0.016 that is considered as local. But now what I have to do it, I have to add a route for internet gateway. So what I will do, I'll just click over here and just click on internet gateway. Okay. And after that, I'll just see after that it is showing just I have clicked it and show Ranjit internet gateway. I'll just choose it. After choosing it, I'll just come over here and for internet it is 0000008. You can use it. 00 means from anywhere into the source. So once I pass this parameter, I'll save the changes. So what happened now? This public route table having a subnet association with the Ranjit public subnet, and under the route I have defined an internet gateway path. So whatever now it will come, it will go under this table for the internet connectivity. This is the public association you did. Same thing which we have defined over here. VPC we created public subnet, and now this is the public route table, which is now going to internet gateway. So it is connecting to public route table, connecting to public subnet, and connecting to VPC. This is the way the architecture have been gone through. Okay. Now once public route table association done, then after that definitely you need something from private also, right? So what exactly I will be doing it, I'll just click on create route table, and after that I will be passing a parameter Ranjit, for an example, hyphen private hyphen route hyphen table. So this is the private one I will be creating it. I am choosing a VPC called Ranjit Mumbai region VPC. Again same, because VPC should be remain common whatever you have created into the beginning. Always remember. So after that, what I'll pass it an email over there, and then I'll just pass the value. Let's say DevOps, and it will create a private route table. So once the private route table is getting created, after that, what exactly we need to do it? I need to do a subnet association. What exactly it is showing? As of now, it is showing nothing have been added. So what I will do, I'll just click on added subnet association. Okay. Now this is a private route table. So definitely what I will be needing over here, I will be needing a private subnet over here. And what I will do, I'll just click on save association. So after that, what I will be able to see that in this association, the subnet is associated with my private route table itself. Now what I will do, I will go again into the routes and I will click on edit route. So now I don't want any internet connectivity in this one. So do I need to add an internet gateway in this one, or I should keep it as it is? What do you think? Now I don't want any internet connectivity in this one. So do I need to add internet gateway, or I should be keeping it as it is, whatever it is there? What do you think? Anyone from the call? If something is on private, do we need to add it, or it should be as it is be there into formulation? Anyone over the call? It should be not connecting to the internet connectivity. The reason why, because this is private and we should not be using any private subnets or any private route table for the internet connectivity. Okay, so this will be remain as it is same, right? There should be no changes you have to do it. So what exactly happened now? You created your one VPC, you created subnets, you created route tables, and you created internet gateway. If in case I need an internet gateway for private tables, at that time I will be using an ad gateway. I will talk about that part later. Okay, so just click on your VPC. After creating, you have chosen Ranjit Mumbai region VPC, and over here, what exactly you have chosen? Select on resource map. Once you see over here, so this is the architecture look of your component got created. Means if you see Ranjit Mumbai VPC is connected, it is going to it have two subnets, Ranjit public subnet, private subnet, and now Ranjit public subnet is connected with Ranjit public route table, and it is going to Ranjit internet gateway. Whereas Ranjit private subnet have Ranjit private route table, but it is not going anywhere after that. It is stagnant over here, right? So for public EC2 instance, I will be using this one, means to access it from outside, and for internal I should be use private. Let's see how. Now VPC is created. Okay, let's take this name. This VPC is created. Let's say this has got market as paste. Okay, so this is created. So once this is created, what exactly the next you have to do it? Now you have to go to the service. So let's say I'll go to EC2 instance. Okay, EC2 instance. So as of now, if you see over here, there is nothing is running in this section. So what I will do it, I'll just go to an EC2 instance, and over there, I'll just say, let's launch an instance. Let's launch an instance. And over here, I will say, let's create an instance called Ranjit hyphen public instance. Okay, just to make you more understandable. Ranjit hyphen public instance. Okay, and over here, what exactly I will be choosing? Amazon Linux as my operating system. Okay, by default. And the instance type, I'm choosing T2.micro, which having a family of T2.type micro, and virtual CPU is 1 GB memory, and this is something which I am using. Okay, and I'll say I'll create a new key pair only. I don't want to make it, I want to make it secure. So I'll just say Ranjit public instance. This is something I just pass it, and I want into .pem format only. I can use .ppk, which is used for PuTTY session, but I want .pem only to use. So let's say this is the instance, and I'll just say click create key pair. Okay, so what exactly it happened? It just downloaded. Now your main role will start from here. So as of now, you have to see network setting. It is showing as default VPC 0568. So from here, you are not able to understand, okay, what exactly you have to do it. So you just click on add it. Okay. After clicking on add it, what you will see, just arrow down it and see two VPCs now showing. One is the default one. One is the one which we created, custom VPC. So I'll just choose in Ranjit Mumbai. This is the VPC I chosen. And under this, I'm seeing two subnet. One is Ranjit public subnet or private subnet. One is Ranjit public subnet. If you see over here, the VPC ID it is showing 570, which we have the same. Honor is this one, availability is this one, IP range, everything it is showing. So I need Ranjit public subnet as of now, which having an internet connectivity. After that, what exactly it is showing that, okay, auto assign public IP. Now, if it is a public instance, so definitely I'll need an IP also. So what I will do, I'll just choose it to enable. Okay, I'll choose it to enable. Additional charges apply when outside of free trial. Okay, this is something newly came. Earlier it was not there. Earlier you are getting an IP for free only. Okay, so now what exactly happened? Now it is asking for a security group to create it. So let's say this is the first time we are creating it. So create one security group also. Remove this one and just remove this one. Okay, remove this default parameter and just say Ranjit custom security group. And just mention this security group. This security group is used by my custom VPC. Let's say I'm doing this thing custom VPC. So what I did it, I just passed a naming. Then I selected an instance, Amazon, sorry, an AMI image, and then what exactly I passed? I passed an instance type. I passed a key pair. I passed a VPC layer over there. Subnets I passed it, assign IP I passed it, and reasons I passed it. Okay, by default storage is 8 GB. That is more than enough. I don't want to do it. I'll just click on launch instance. I click on launch instance. So what it is going to be happen? It will be automatically going to create one instance over there. Okay, it is going to create one instance over there. So meantime, it is creating an instance. Let's create one more instance for this box for this custom VPC. So I'll just say again launch instance, and now you just say what you have to pass it Ranjit hyphen private hyphen EC2 hyphen instance. This is you have to pass it, and Linux same you should be keeping it, and instance size should be same only. You have kept it. Create a new pair. Create a new pair and just say Ranjit private key. This is private key, and just download and say create key pair. So this will for the private one. We created public and private we create. Once this is done, just click on add it. Okay, and again see for your VPC. This is Ranjit Mumbai VPC, and what exactly it is showing? Two subnets. So last time what we have chosen a public subnet. So let's choose private only. Once I choose a private only, what will happen? for this option, auto send public IP should keep it as default. Okay, reason why? Because I don't want to use the public IP now, because I want it to keep it private only. So it should be an internal server communication should work in. Okay, so what I will do, I'll just choose disable over here, and after that I'll just choose select existing security. Now because I have already used the security groups over there, so what I will do, I'll just select the Ranjit custom security group which I have created, because I know the same rules I am going to apply it. And after that, what exactly I will do, I'll just click on launch instance. I click on launch instance. Okay, now what happened, go to an EC2 instance and go to instance state running. So now what will be you seeing, remove this filters. Now what exactly you are seeing, you are seeing that okay, two servers are getting created. One is public EC2 instance and one is private EC2 instance. From here also you can just update the name. So let's say public hyphen EC2 hyphen public hyphen 2 hyphen instance. Okay, and this is instance. Make it safe. So what exactly it is happening? There are the two instances you are seeing it. So as of now, public EC2 instance got ready. Public EC2 instances got ready, which you already know how to deploy and configure. But this is a part where we have to test our network, which we created. So if I'll go to the networking, now what exactly it is using? It is using whatever you have created. Ranjit Mumbai region VPC, Ranjit public subnets. This is the network gateway, route tables, securities, whatever you have defined it. Okay. So now this is your network. See over here, VPC, Ranjit public subnets, everything is yours now. So whatever happened, now after that, what we will do, we'll first map the security groups. So as of now, you see over here, nothing has been defined. So just click on Ranjit security group and just add it a inbound network and just click on add rule. So as of now, what exactly I want to do it, I just want to pass SSH and I just want my IP. Okay. And let's say I'm just giving it as home and this one home network. Okay. This is the pass parameter I will be doing it. Once this is done, let's pass few more things. Let's say I want HTTP also in my system. So let's select it and use again my IP. And let's say this will use for Apache server. Then what else you have to do? Let pass more and then say HTTPS and then you say my IP again and mention for secure communication. You have to pass it. Okay, once these all things have been done, just click on save rules. So what exactly it happened, you have now passed three different rules for your communication of the system to just check what all actions it can be done it. Fine. So now just go to the EC2 and now just go to instances over here. If you see now, your all of the boxes are running. Ranjit public EC2 instance is running, Ranjit private EC2 instance is running. If everything is work fine, it means our network is working efficiently. If it is not, then what exactly it is going to do it? It won't communicate. So let's say I take an IP from over here. Okay, and after that, what exactly I can see? I can see what is the options it is. So by default, it is EC2 users. Sometimes it can be CentOS users also. Okay, so depend on different point. Session manager we have to enable by enabling the IAM rules also, and after that we will be creating it. SSH client just to log in. Okay, means like you can just do from your system also. I'll show you how you can do it. And EC2 console is not for this account. Okay, so let's say I want to connect it as of now via third party. So let's use SSH client, and let's use this one. Everyone is able to see the SSH client screen. Are you able to see SSH client screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what exactly it is happen now? Or let's try with M remote ng today. It is there. M remote ng. Let's explore that tool also. So let's say I want to create a new connection and I'll just pass new connection. No, this one we have to create a PPK. Fine, let's use SSH client only over there and just pass the host. Host means the public EC2 instance IP. Okay, one thing more. For an example, this is the public EC2 instance, so you are seeing public one. If you go and select private, what exactly will show? Everything is disabled now. Public IP addresses, everything is getting disabled because now this is a private. You have to communicate privately. Okay, so let's say select Ranjit public EC2 first to check the internet connectivity, and let's pass SSH client. I pass an IP. Username is EC2-user by default. Okay, port to communicate for Linux, and now it is on your tips. It should be 22. Okay. Now after that, what happen? You have to pass initial method. What exactly initial method I want to use it? So I want, because I have a key available with me, so I will mention public key. Okay. Then what exactly it is asking? It is asking for the client key to pass it. So as of now, we have not added the key. So what I'll do, I'll just click on client key manager, and I don't want to remove these all things. So I want to add it for an example. So what I'll do, I'll just click on import, and I will use Ranjit public instance.pem, which is available over here, and select it. Once I select it, it is showing that boss, for this key your name is global3 and algorithm is RSA. I'll say okay, not an issue, just click on import. So once this is done, it is showing as global3 also have been added. Fine, just cancel it. Once I cancel it, it is going to global key client key, and it is showing global 1, global 2, global 3. Just select the global 3 because this is the key name we got it. After that, what exactly I have to do it? I have to just click on login. If everything is fine, it should able to accept the request, or it should fail. I say accept and save. So what exactly happened? If you see over here, the global 3 have been extracted, attempting the assigning global 3 using this method, and the communication is created. After that, what exactly it happened? It should be open a window. Okay, it will open a window. So let's say I just say click on new terminal console. What happened? It should just open me the server. It should open me a server. Okay, when I say and open a server, so what exactly it means? It means now I am connecting to the server. It means my network which I have created, that is working fine for me, and I am able to reach to the server itself. Okay, that is the thing which I have to check in, right? That is the one thing which I have to check in. For an example, let's say, so this confirmed me that okay, this is the connectivity is happening, and let's say I just want to say ping www.google.com, and let's say, and what exactly it is mentioning? It is receiving a request. So it means it is confirming that I'm able to reach to the internet also. So from anything now, if I want to download it, I can go ahead and download it because it confirmed that okay, internet connectivity is there on there. Or how we can check it internet connectivity is there or not. Let's say yum install pt. Let's install okay, sudo s2. Okay, sudo s2 means to convert as a root user, and yum install httpd. Let's install it. Yes. Okay, and once this is done, let's say systemctl status http the enter system status as http. As of now, if you see over here, it is showing as inactive. So what I'll do, I will start it. So I'll just go over here. I'll just pass a parameter as start, enter, and then again I'll do arrow and say httpd. I'll just pass a command hostname. Let to see whether hostname is working or not. So this is an internal IP, so I don't think so it will work, but let's try, maybe work sometime, and just pass it. Okay, so what exactly it is showing? No, did not match with any document. So what I'll do, I'll just take this IP and I'll just pass this IP to see whether internet connect is there or not. So what exactly you got an IP? It works. Means as of now, I have an internet connectivity accessible. That is the reason my server is now responding. I'm able to see the output over the UI screen that working. Fine. Now this is one part. This is one part. One more thing which you can do it, that is your CMD over here. Let's say command prompt. Okay, and I'll just say it as cmd run as administrator, and let's run it. Okay, coming to over here, cd command, c windows, and just cd d or d part. Where is that find directories? Downloads. Dumpstack. Let's say I'll just try to put some file over here. Same file, yes, and just try to download, copy this file to see what exactly they are providing it. Continue, Ranjit public, copied, and what exactly I want to try. I'll just select Ranjit public EC2 instance, and I just want to click on connect. Let's say I want to do it, and I want to click on SSH client. So let's say it is showing that open an SSH client and then pass these parameters. So let's say if I want to see this, okay, if I want to pass this thing, so first whether my file is available or not. So Ranjit public instance is available, so I'll just pass chmod 400 Ranjit. Chmod is not taking, fine, not an issue. Just passing this parameter, try. Yes. Load key. The authentication can be is not this. The key is not made by any. Okay, fine. In command prompt, let's say it is not checking. Let's try with git bash then. For Windows, let's try over here. Directories, CD, C drive, quiz, run sheet, and then let's give it as each mode 400 run sheet public EC2 instance pass, and then let's take this IP SSH-I and let's try to pass it, and this is enter. Perfect. So if you see over here, after passing this parameter using git bash, what is git bash? I will tell you when you are going to go in a git and hub. At that time, it will accessible. So at that time, you can directly use from your local Windows also. You don't need any third-party tool to communicate. Okay. It should actually work from here also. Let's try with one more scenario. Let's try Windows PowerShell. We'll try make it as run as PowerShell. These all your system things, which I'm just trying to showcase. EDC drive. It is not taking. Okay. LS fine. chmod 400. Let's say Ranjit public instance. Chmod is not recognized. So definitely because we are changing different versions, so that's the reason it is not taking. And just pass it SSH-key and try to connect it. As of now, it is because this is the record that not access the private key bad permissions. Fine, yeah, because I'm not able to pass it. Okay, just a second. I don't need- For us also it work chmod in git bash. Okay, so that is the reason itself. Fine. So in Windows, as of now, this is not working. If I was able to find it, I will share you on that instance. So that is just an alternate ways to communicate it, right? Alternate communications part. Fine. So that is one of the thing which is working now. Okay, it's showing it works. Fine. So till that it is what all things we talked about. That is for the public EC2 instance which is getting created. Now it's time to talk about private EC2 instance. So let's say trying accessing private EC2 instance with the same format what you are trying to do it. And for that, let's use MobExtra just to make it a difference to see over here. I'll just collect MobExtra. MobExtra is not there. Okay, since internet is a bit slow, so that's the reason it is taking like time. Let it download quickly. So now what we are trying to say, we exactly trying to access the EC2 instance which is in private. Okay, so that is another test just we are taking with our network. Remember, this is not default VPC. This is your network which you are using it. Whatever you are trying to do it. Okay, so the default one is already you have seen now, like in your day-to-day configurations and all. But the major part which you are doing it, you are trying to see it into the component itself. So let's say downloads happening. So this is your public EC2 instance which is already running into the system. Let's say it got completed. Okay, going over here, get into downloads. Just select it, application, extract all, extract, and just make it running. Make it running. Okay, and this application should be accessible now to me over the screen. Fine, perfect, fine. So this is now available. What happened? Go back from fine. So this is the thing. I just want the theme and allow. Fine. So just click on a session. The for person who is first time seeing this screen itself. So it is going to be a similar way and click on SSH. Then what exactly it is asking? It is asking for the remote host. So what remote host means the IP. So as of now, public is not there. So what I will be taking it, I will be taking a private IP address over here. Just select it and just pass it over here and make it control V. Okay, means a private. What exactly I need to pass it now? The username. So usernames are default EC2 hyphen user. So I will say EC2 hyphen user. Fine. And after that, what exactly I will be doing it? I will be clicking advanced SSH setting. And then after setting advanced, I'll just use private key. Once I select on use private key, what exactly I have to do it? I have to select this one, select this one, and then it will open a window and just click on downloads. And after that, what exactly it will do? I'll just create a ranjitprivatekey.com and make it open. Once that is done, I'll just click on open OK. So now if it is a private EC2 instance, it should not connect via this way because this is also a way of internet connectivity only, right? This should be an accessible connectivity over there. If it is working, means if it is able to connect, it means that is the wrong thing, something we have done it. It should not connect at all. It should throw us an error, that network connection itself. Okay. So if you see over the screen also, it is not connecting right now. So what is the way to connect it? To connect to the private EC2 instance, now what exactly you have to use it? You have to follow a process to do it. What is the process? What exactly this is you are going to do it? For an example, if I want to connect this key or this server, what I will be doing it, I will be using ssh-i command from my public server. Okay, it means I will be passing ssh-i. I will be passing the private key, whatever the private key is there over there, Ranjit private key for an example, this one, and I should be passing it from here to connect it. Now, as of now, I will be getting an error because this key is not there. This key itself is not there. No such file or directory. That error is simplified, right? So this key should be available in public EC2 instance first. Once this key is available, means I should be copying this file. How to copy it? Let's see. You can copy it from Mobextrum also. So what exactly you have to do it? You have to go to instances again and first connect to the public. Let's say copy over here, select it over here, and let's say session, click on the SSH, click on this one, pass specify, then pass EC2 hyphen user again. And as of now, notice I'm passing a public key. Public key should be start from 13 dot something, and private key should be passed from 10 dot something. Always remember. Okay, so I'll go over here. I'll just click on advanced SSL setting, click on use private key, select over here, and just go to again downloads and choose the public. Once it is done, let's click on OK. So if what exactly it happened, it is actually reached to the public EC2 instance, and I'm just changing a user say sudo space su. So means what exactly it happened? It have been changed to user. Let's say I just want to go to cd/opt, and I can say there is something should be there. Over there, after that, what exactly I'll do? I'll just change this location to opt. So if you see over here, same thing I'm able to see. Now I want to download anything. So what I will be doing it, I will be downloading or uploading. So this is then arrows, these two things are doing it. So I'll upload the keys. Let's say Ranjit private and public, I should be needing it in this server. In this server I will be. So I just click open. So what it will happen, permission denied for Ranjit public message. Okay, fine. So what exactly it is happening? Why it is not taking private key? Okay, let's try into some another folder. Home. Let's take EC2 hyphen user. Enter. And let's try to upload over here. Private. Okay, so this permissions we have not defined over here, due to which it is why it is happening. It is happening because of read write permission execution due to this folder permissions. I will tell how why this error came in. Okay, but for now, as of now, this is not the part. As of now, just go to home EC2 user. You can go cd/home and llcd EC2 hyphen user. So what exactly it is showing? You have now two keys available. Ranjit public instance also, private instance also. So what exactly you have to do it? First pass the permissions to them. 400, let's say Ranjit private and Ranjit public. Pass it, enter. So what exactly happened after passing this thing? You have given a read permission to these files. Okay, earlier it was read write, but I have just defined to write permissions. Sorry, read permission only. Now what exactly I want to do it? What exactly I'm getting to connect to this server? I have noticed that okay, I cannot connect it via internet because this instance is not public IP assigned. Session manager, I don't know how to use it in the beginning, right? So SSH client left with me an option. So what exactly I will be doing it? I will be using SSH-Ranjit private key from EC2, and then I just passing this parameter to connect it. So let's say I'll just pass it over here and paste it. let's say paste it this one, and I'll just say enter, and this will also not connect. Because why it is not connecting it, I have to define a same kind of a security group which is getting used from the network of public EC2 instance to private EC2 instance. So that will be your part of research, that okay, if I want to reach to that server or the network, how I can connect it. Just one thing you have to do it, which you have to add in your security groups. Once that is added, it means you are able to reach to that particular server or a communication over there. Then only this communication is going to work it. So today, what exactly we did it? We actually created our own custom VPC. That is the Ranjit VPC we created. After creating VPC, we created our own EC2 instance using a custom VPCs, and then on top of it, what we did it, we used the private subnets also to reach to the server, and we have seen alternate ways how we can connect to the different component. So try this thing by following this complete session and to see that whether you are able to deploy or not, and do this exploration today. Any further doubts to anyone till here? Any further doubts to anyone? Fine. So please try this one to your accounts. Okay. And Shravani, your account issue is still there or it got resolved? Shravani, is your account issue is resolved or it is still there? Okay. Fine. Fine. So if it is resolved, it is well and good. So please practice. From tomorrow onwards, we will be having regular classes without any gaps. Now it's festive season is now will come after 15-20 days. So in between, we will able to wrap up the things. So please practice. I have gone very slowly to make you understand. Try to configure it, and you can able to understand the concept of VPC, able to concept understand the subnets and all, and we will do some more hands-on and practice. Fine. Thank you, everyone. We'll meet tomorrow.